Hi everyone, it's Margaret here to share a few altered projects that I've just completed. A few weeks ago, Michelle Pipeling had sent me a pretty little mirror that she got at the Dollar Tree in my Happy Mail. Thanks, Michelle. And I saw the one that she had altered and I absolutely loved it, and it challenged me to try something with this pretty little mirror. So here it is. And as you can see, I've used a beautiful picture of a gorgeous lady in the center. What I did was I sewed it into a pocket, and I did stuff it a little bit so it is a little bit dimensional. And then I used some ruffle trim, some textured trim, some buttons all around. And then on the corner, I just layered appliques, some lace flowers and bling, and a little bit of dangle trim to give it a focal point. Now, I did paint this mirror. It was silver, but I decided to paint it cream, and then I just did a little bit of gold leaf highlighting on the handle with a little flower at the bottom. And she is so pretty. I love her. The back, I just kept it plain with a little bit of ruffle and trim, a little flower and pearl at the bottom, and all the beauty, I think, is in the front. And I used these little tiny banners and put one on the top, one on the bottom that says mirror mirror, and I thought that was kind of cute. So that's my altered mirror, Michelle. I hope you like it. I really loved doing it. It was a lot of fun. I also found some shoes again at thrift shops. The first one is a little ballet slipper in ceramic. It was pretty shape, but it was blue, and I painted it out into a nice cream color first, and then I just layered this beautiful corded lace in the gold thread all around. And when it was all covered up, I used some pretty little lace all around. I made a little tulle flower with the same fabric applique on the top with a little bit of bling, and created this cushion for the stick pins, as you can see. And then the back, I just included a little ribbon with some roses on it that has a few ballet terms on it: bar, tendu, and plie. I'm not a ballet expert, but those are some general terms that I thought would be kind of cute to add to the ballet slipper. And there it is. The next one, I found a Victorian boot again. And this one here, again, I painted it out in a cream color. I put a vintage cream colored lace all around, covered the whole thing in that lace. And then it had some existing ceramic flowers, which I just added a few fabric flowers for a little bit of color and fullness on that side. On the toe, I added a beautiful pearled applique with a rhinestone brooch or button on the center. And then on the side, I had actually this wedding dress piece. It was in a strip, and I used that to decorate the top of the boot. And then on the side, I used a beautiful lady. I created a cameo with fabric, and I stuffed it, and I circled it up with some rhinestone crystals all around, and I think she looks gorgeous. The back was an old vintage earring, and with some dangles, and I loved it for the back there. And that's it. I added a cushion for the stick pins in that pretty pink color, and that's the Victorian boot. The next one is also a Victorian shoe. Now, when I found it, it was already done up, but it was pretty battered up, so I took it apart, and I kept the existing fabric. It was a cream colored fabric on the base, but took everything else off. And then on top of that, I added a really gorgeous soft pink rosy pink lace on the top, and then I had some same colored applique that I added on top of the toe. And the front of it, I had some gold trim appliques with some pearls, and I created the decorative mouth for the shoe. Broken earring in some rhinestone and gold. I really love that. And the side, I created a gold net ruffle, and again in the middle I made a cameo with fabric, put a pretty little lady and a crystal in the center, and that's the side. There you have it. Just by using some rose-colored appliques, you create some dimension, and it turned out to be a pretty little pin cushion shoe. I love that. And the last piece, a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I really wanted to try this. I created a little fairy garden Victorian boot, and I had lots of fun doing this because it's whimsical and I love whimsy and all that kind of stuff. So I had this fabric that was a beautiful floral fabric, lots of flowers and leaves, and botanical feel to it, so I thought that would be perfect. I covered the boot, after spray painting actually, I covered the boot in this fabric, and then I snipped out flowers and leaves from the existing fabric and kind of decoupaged it on top to hide any joints, and it came out really pretty. As you can see, I've got a little birdie on the toe and some flowers. I got a little banner that says Fairy Garden on the side, and I used a little tiny vial with fairy dust on it, and some little dangles with some green and rose colored crystals with a little heart and butterfly. The back, I made a butterfly using a doily, an applique, and I cut it out, formed it into a butterfly, and then used again the existing fabric to create a little bit of color on the butterfly. And as you can see, that's a beautiful floral fabric. And on the top I used a silk flower that I had. They were just the perfect colors in it, and I stuck that in the opening and glued it down. And what would a fairy garden be without a fairy? So I made a little fabric fairy. I stuffed her, and there was a little pocket formed from the applique flowers, so I thought it would be a great place to just insert the little fairy, and she's sitting there in her pretty little garden. So as I said, it's a little out of my comfort zone, but I really wanted to do this, and I really love the way it turned out. It's so cute. So there you have it. So those are my altered projects for now. Don't know what I'm going to come up with next, but my mind is always racing with ideas. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.